Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep with Part 5. And today we are going to the Castle of Dreams, the last world that, well, we can really go to with what's been available to us. And Castle of Dreams is Cinderella's world. And for Terra's story, Terra arrives in the middle. Ventus arrives first, Terra comes in second, and Aqua comes in last. Because as you can see, whereas Terra's entering the story, Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters have already ruined her once beautifully made dress. And now it looks like crap. And it's so sad. But Terra gives a good motivational speech.
Always finds a way into a wounded heart. You have to be strong. Strength of heart will carry you through the hardest of trials.
But
And after that motivational speech, we get some action.
Unversed.
Oh yeah, get used to that Keyblade that I got from Snow White, because we're going to be using it for a good couple more parts in this playthrough. Because that's the only Keyblade that really is a good increase for Terra's stats. And we're really not going to be getting another Keyblade for him till a little bit later in the game. I mean, not super duper long, but you guys know what I mean. And as you can see from my command menu, I have really been leveling up all of my tier magic. So now it's like almost each at like max. That's something I did after I completed Dwarf Woodlands. I really just kind of like went back and I just started level grinding and leveling up those commands so I can really get to 3rd tier magic. And I think by the end of this world, I actually get Thundaga. Yeah, I think I get Thundaga. Then I'm going to start in the next part leveling up Magnet, because Magnet is a great ability to have in this game.
nothing, my dear. Oh, now, you don't really mean that. Oh, but I do. It's just no use. Nonsense. If you'd lost all your faith, I couldn't be here. And here I am. Oh, come now.
One thing I will say about Castle of Dreams is that, I mean, this, honestly, well, I think in terms of Terra's story, and maybe...
Of course you will. But we'll have to...
Nah, Aqua's is a little bit longer. I think Terra actually, even though he comes in the middle of this story, his time here is actually really short. Even though the video timer may say otherwise. Well, because really, I'm just kind of like, I explore the entire world for chests and whatnot. But you don't really do much. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward world, but I like it. That's why I kind of save it for last. Even though Dwarf Woodlands is darker, I think this world ends... what was I going to say? When Terra ends his time here, it's a perfect transition to where we go next in the story. Which I think in terms of, like, for that next part, I don't think there's going to be much gameplay, because I'm going to be combining it with, because there's going to be a lot of cutscenes, that's why.
Why, it's a dream come true. Yes, but like all dreams, I'm afraid this can't last forever.
That sucks.
We have only till midnight, and then on the stroke of 12, the spell will be broken, and everything will be as it was before. Yes, I understand.
But I still got to give the development team good props for, they really found a good way to, intertwine all of the characters within, like, these stories to make it all work and feel connected and not kind of scattered. So essentially for Terra's story for this world, we're essentially following Cinderella to the castle. We're going to have to do a escort mission, but it's nothing like all those other escort games. It's actually very simple. You just got to make sure she doesn't get hurt because she's got a health bar. But I kind of dragged the world out just a little bit in this part because I'm mostly just looking for treasure, and I think I'm going to find more on verse so I can level up and get my commands up more.
But sometimes just believing in dreams is easier said than done. Cinderella believes her dreams can come true, I wanted her to see that she is right.
So that's what made her shine. Faith in her heart that anything is
Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, because of, like I said earlier, how quickly this game passes, we are almost, after
See her dancing. You
after this next part, and depending on how much I did the other part, the next world that we really explore, we'll be literally almost like halfway done with Terra's story, and then we can we'll finish that up and move on to the next character. But still, I feel like even though like these worlds don't take long to beat, I'm still having fun with the combat, and I'm never bored. I still feel like I'm getting a full game's worth with this, and it's still really cool. Yeah, so now I'm really just kind of taking the time to level up stuff and just find any other hidden treasure chests I get, and also to get money so I can get some more commands later down the line. And I do like to abuse thunder a lot, but I'm not going to get the thunder command style, I think, until we go to another world, which sucks. Because I like using that command style. Thankfully, Terra's like has a, even instead of a dodge roll, he's got like a slide, so I can try and progress things by faster. I like this setup here. This is a really great style of setup. So if you guys remember from the last part, I believe, there are these certain circle round heartless that spawn in certain locations that can give you some unique items, but also they can grant you a lot of experience. If you actually go inside that, in that fountain, you'll actually find them, and I'm going to show that off here. I think, I can't tell if I clear the room. I can't remember if I cleared this room and then go after them. We'll have to wait and see. But first I'm going to get that treasure chest, because, you know, big treasure chest, you got to open. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go in. First, you gotta take care of these guys. And then I think they spawn right after that, I think? Yep, there they are. And then just kind of remember my strategy. If you can get one, go for it. But since I've leveled up a lot, I mean, taking that down didn't take long at all. And then, do I go for a second one? I think I do, yeah. I think I eliminated this guy, too. Yep. And then that's it. And then back to regular level grinding. I will admit, because I'm looking at the Keyblade. I think some of the designs for the Keyblades are very unique in this game. But I think the best Keyblades you get for this game are pretty much at the end game, which we'll see here. Because I'm gonna use, if you guys could probably guess, I'm going to use the obvious one with Terra, because I think it's my favorite that he uses. And I'm a little bit mad, though, that they didn't give him at the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3. We see his other Keyblade for, like, a cutscene or two, and then he gets his default one back. I actually didn't like that. I liked how, I was mad that he didn't get his other one. But I'm definitely going to be using that for endgame, because I love that Keyblade. I love the design, too. It's a really unique design.
not here too.
I've met you before.
I'll take care of them. You wait right here.
Please, may I go with you? I so want to get to the ball.
All right.
So now we've got the escort mission. The escort mission has you guiding Cinderella through 2 rooms, and all you really have to do is just make sure you get Cinderella from point A to point B and eliminate all the unversed in your path.
Oh.
Since Terra's escort mission is later in the game, I mean, I've leveled up a lot, so nothing is stopping me from just eliminating these unversed. But because I'm relying a lot on magic, I don't think I get Cinderella hurt in any way in this part. I don't think so. We'll have to see. But yeah, what you want to do is you just want to take out the unversed that are in the path while she moves, and just make sure she doesn't get the damage meter all the way to full. Otherwise, you screwed up. And yeah, like if she gets hit, you're still gonna clear the. You're not. You don't get any like special rewards if you like clear the escort mission without her getting any hint of damage. And even then, if she gets hit, like nothing changes. You really just honestly, you just have to escort her from point A to point B, and that's it. And then once she catches up, you'll talk to her, and then you'll proceed to the next room. But yeah, there's no, like, bonus prizes if, you know, her health is at a certain amount when you clear this part. You gain the same thing. You're going to get a special blocking ability after you escort her, and you get that as long as she doesn't get the meter to full. But what I like to do here is I like to move further down while she's walking, because she's not like Minnie from Kingdom Hearts 2, she'll constantly be yelling for you. And I just kind of move ahead, and I go ahead and take out all the unversed that are in the pets, that way she's all clear to go. And since I've got the slide ability, it makes it quicker to get from different areas to take out the unversed. And I think that's it. And then she gets to the right spot, and we have escorted Cinderella. And counter hammer. So now, if you block, you can use a counter attack, which is very useful with Terra.
Oh, thank you.
Terra.
Thank you, Terra.
It would have been, again, you get what you get, but I will admit, it would have been nice if we can get a little bit more exploration inside this castle, because we really only have 3 rooms. Well, no, I'm sorry, 4 rooms, my bad.
Just believing is enough.
It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but again, you know, it's like, God, it's just everything that I've seen with Unreal Engine, it's just, I can only imagine what these worlds would look like under that engine for 3.
I've never seen her before.
Nor I. But she certainly is. Wait. There is something familiar about her.
Well, all good things can't last forever in this story, because now we got to go up there, and we got to take care of the unversed.
Tell me, how do I get up there?
Well, there is a passage beneath the foyer staircase.
Thanks.
Now, before I go ahead and get to that door, I guess for this part, you're not going to encounter any unversed since you already cleared the area with Cinderella, so really, just take the time to explore through this area and collect all the treasure chests you can. Because that's essentially what I'm doing right here. You won't find any unversed, but if you want to take the time to get some treasure chests, you can. Is that the one I think it is? I used to use Strike Rate a lot because I think it was really useful in Birth by Sleep than in the other games. But for all these playthroughs, I'm really just kind of sticking to Magic because it's just really helpful. And I think there's just a point where I level up all my Thundaras, where I can merge them together and make Thundaga. If I'm correct. I'm pretty sure. I think I am. Yep, I think that's it. And then we have a little resting area here if you guys want to take some time to shop or save your game, because right as soon as you enter through those curtains, you're going to be entering a boss fight. Oh, I know what I'm doing. If you guys are probably wondering why I'm not doing anything right now, is because I'm actually looking in the strategy guide to find out what I can meld with the 2 thunder spells in order to get a bonus them. I think. Okay, I did do second chance. Then what do I level up here for? I can't remember what I add for. I think I add a reload time boost. I think I'll have to check. What I do? Once more. That's a good thing to have. And now I've got Thundaga. And then what I decided to do is I decided to go to the Moogle shop. And is this where I get Magnet? Yes, I do. I get 2 Magnet spells because Magnet is a really useful thing to have in this game. It's going to save you a lot of time, and it's going to do a great number of damage to the Unversed. So I think, do I equip just 1 for now? What do I do? Oh, I get rid... Okay. Level those quickly. That's smart. Okay. Boss fight. So we've got a giant musician unversed. Very unique in design. Nothing too special. This is another one of those unversed bosses where you can eliminate multiple things around him to kind of weaken him. I think I attempt to do so in this fight, but I think I accidentally end up defeating him first anyway. But nothing too bad, but you definitely have to watch out because those instruments can be a pain in the butt. So I actually highly recommend taking out them first. And especially if you have 3rd tier magic like I do, this fight's just gonna go like that. I do like this boss fight. Yeah, and Flame Salvo is a good thing to have for something like this. You can take out a lot of damage. But yeah, I'm doing a lot of damage to him and not really so the instruments. But I think I get 2 out of the 3 because I accidentally end up killing him too. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh yeah, he's got like a pinch left, yeah. And there we go.
Thank you. You saved us all. The guests were just starting to enjoy themselves.
Well, don't give up just yet.
Oh!
Tell me something. Have you always had a problem around here with those monsters?
No, I believe they began to appear shortly after a boy in a mask arrived in our kingdom. Those that saw him said the monsters obeyed his every command.
A boy in a mask?
I hate that guy.
Now?
Well, no. I don't believe anyone has seen him since then.
I see.
Uh-oh. Oh, my alarm's going off.
Oh, my goodness. It's midnight.
Yes. So
Actually, I'm looking up on my strategy guide right now. I want to know what the names of those unversed we've beaten so far. Okay, so the one from
I'm sorry.
Sleeping Beauty was called Wheelmaster. That makes sense. Cinderella, Symphony Master, and Spirit of the Magic Mirror. Okay, I was curious.
Wait!
And it looks like Aqua has now come to Castle of Dreams. So it looks like Aqua's going to be wrapping up this world, but we're not going to find out how this world wraps up until we get to her story.
I think he left to go find you. Do you have any idea why?
No. Actually, just before I left, he tried to tell me something. I should have listened to what he had to say.
All right, folks, we are coming at the 2-minute marker for this video, so I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Castle of Dreams. I will say for the next part, you probably won't see a lot in terms of gameplay because it's going to be a lot of cutscene focused, but it's going to suffice because when we get to the next world that we're going to explore, it's a lot. I may actually have to divide that into 2 parts depending on how long it takes. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you again for the next part of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. See you next time.
Thanks.
Aqua. You still have the same dream?
Well, yes.
There's this girl here. Her name is Cinderella. She made me realize how powerful it is just to believe. No matter how impossible things seem, a powerful enough dream will always be enough to light the darkness. If you see her, give her my thanks.
Will do.
The boy in the mask who is leading the unversed. Who is he? Does he have anything to do with Master Xehanort's disappearance? Master Ericus said he first received word of these events from Master Yen Sid. Maybe it's time I went and spoke with him myself.
Thank you.